Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I would like to share with you a very dramatic game from 2018 Winter Chess Classic, with the white pieces playing Cemil Ali Marandi and his opponent is Aram Hakobyan. Now let's see what happened on the board. Ali Marandi started the game with d4 and knight f6 by Hakobyan, bishop g5. White goes for Trumpovsky attack, which is a popular alternative to such moves as c4 or knight f3. With this move, white is like sidestepping the main theoretical battle and is threatening to capture on f6, thus damaging black's pawn structure on the king's side. d5 by Hakobyan. With this move, black is like inviting white to capture on f6, after which black is usually recapturing with the e-pawn, is opening up the dark squared bishop's diagonal and is getting a powerful bishop pair. But white proceeded with knight f3, after which Hakobyan played knight e4, bishop f4 and a very hyper aggressive move f6. With this move, Hakobyan is like saying, you wanted to play Trumpovsky attack, then get it. I'm ready for a sharp battle. Black is preparing e5, h3 and e5. Black is gambiting by offering a pawn. d takes e5, f takes e5, bishop takes e5, knight c6, e3, knight takes e5, knight takes e5 and queen h4. The queen is coming after the pawn on f2, but instead of thinking about protecting the pawn, Ali Marandi played queen takes d5. In return, Hakobyan captured on f2. Look at this craziness, king d1 and knight d6. Now comes bishop b5 check. Well, instead of bishop b5 check, knight c3 could give white better chances. The threat is knight b5. If bishop d7, then bishop b5. If c6, then knight e4. If queen f5, white can capture on d6 with the check, and then after queen takes d6, c takes b5. Although white has a slightly preferable position, but all in all the players have equal chances. But in the game after knight d6 we see bishop b5 check, knight takes b5, queen takes b5, c6, and this time knight takes c6. Of course, black can't recapture because of this queen takes c6 move. That's why after knight takes c6, Hakobyan won the pawn on g2. Knight e5 check, king e7 and rook f1. This rook is also joining the attack. Bishop takes h3. Black is allowing rook f7 check, king e6, queen d7 check. This time white is sacrificing the knight, king takes e5, and now look at this position, guys. What is this black king doing on e5? This is a total madness, a position which can be rarely seen on a chessboard. But the thing is that although black king is on e5 square, there are no direct dangers to black king. Queen d4 check, king e6 and queen d7 check, and it turns out that all white can do is to give a perpetual check, after which the game ended up in a draw. By the way, instead of playing queen d4 check, if white tries to go for a win, like play queen b5 check, then can even lose the game because black can force the exchange of queens and it's over. Black has an extra piece and this is winning for black. Or after king takes e5, if queen c7 check, then this time bishop d6 check. If queen c3 check, then king e6, and if queen b3 check, then again black is forcing an exchange of queens and black can win the game. That's why, as I've already mentioned, white gave a perpetual check and the game ended up in a draw. A very interesting game, I think. Both players chose the sharpest possible lines, but in the end all we have is a fighting draw. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this game. For more games, consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you in the next video.